In the 1870s, while in the United States, Colt firearms and Smith Wesson were still playing with single-action weapons of the cowboy type, over in Europe, a company named Webley had begun development of one of the first commercially successful double-action revolvers. This design of theirs, initially brought out in something called the Belgian Bulldog, was widely copied in Europe, and Belgium, France, Spain, hundreds of firms started making copies and variations of the Webley revolver. At the same time, they began marketing them on the west coast of the United States. Those early revolvers, called Bulldog revolvers, were much more popular in the American West than the cowboy guns you see in the movies, John Wayne and all of that. One big reason for the popularity of the little Bulldog revolvers was they cost $2 a piece, while a Colt peacemaker type weapon cost $12 to purchase. Consequently, in reality, in places like Dodge City, Laredo, and other towns, your average shopkeeper or businessman, he was much more likely to have a weapon like this. This is a Belgian Bulldog, caliber .44 Webley, than he was to have an 1873 Colt or a Smith & Wesson Schofield type revolver. This is strictly a close-range personal defense weapon, but that was enough. It acquired a bad reputation because unsavory people such as gamblers, footpads, ladies of the evening, they also liked it because it could slide nicely inside a garter belt. If you were a lady of the evening and you had a problem customer, you had a solution for them. Colt and Smith & Wesson started a smear campaign against these things, claiming they were very poorly made and double action was just a fad, and you should put your money on a Colt and not on one of these Saturday night specials, which is what they called it. These were indeed the first pocket revolvers. Like I said, they're close range. They used black powder cartridges, of course, because smokeless powder was not invented yet. The bullet they fired was very tiny by today's standards, but it was more than sufficient to cause a lethal wound. End